our first and second seed, Player 5 and Xiao. On comms today, we've got Crazy AZ and Senor Tapir. How's it going, guys?
Hello, hello. Welcome all to this exciting winners bracket match. Got two awesome runners here, Player 5 and XiaoXiaMi.
Yeah, got nothing more to add. Very excited for this one. As Mr. Adian mentioned before, they're Seed 1 and Seed 2 for the tournament. So it's kind of expected for them to be this far, but there has been a lot of upsets. And it's still amazing to see them both in the winners finals.
Definitely. Yeah, we're down to our top four. The other two in the losers bracket final are Wohaik Song and Weiwen. And they were actually seeded, I guess, 3rd and 9th. Weiwen way outperforming their seed. Very cool to see. And that'll be an exciting match tomorrow. But for now, got these two runners, and we're going to see who is going to take their first L of the tournament.
Are both of these runners, have they both not dropped like a game?
No, I think according to the challenge page, even just last round, Xiao lost one game to Roko.
Okay. So Xiao's
and maybe
bled.
Lost one to Noman as well.
I think you're right. I think he did lose one to Noman as well. So
yeah,
they have
Player
been
5
pushed.
undefeated.
That is true. What are their PBs looking at? I know they're doing no amiibo for this match, so there will be no amiibo RNG. So it'll be more consistent amongst the two runners.
That's cool, yeah. I wonder, yeah, what is the comparison between their no amiibo PBs?
So now Xiao's been grinding a lot. I've seen them post a couple of PBs here and there. They got their first 12 just this week. 12 plateau, that is. I'm pretty sure they got on a no amiibo PB pretty recently too.
Yeah, so Player 5's PB is about 30 seconds faster than Xiao's on the leaderboard, both for no amiibo. But that's over a month old, so it's possible that Xiao has a faster one that just hasn't been posted yet.
Mm-hmm.
And we are off. Getting our classic opening cutscene and the ever important Sheikah slate. For those of you who are new, any percent is run in French. It is the fastest language because the French voice actor is the fastest speaker on the cutscenes that we see for the any percent run.
Mm-hmm. And also, for those of you who are new, you're probably wondering why the timer is at 1:40 when we just started. There's a rule change about like 3 or 4 years ago where we decided to change the timing from when you start new game to when you gain control of Link, and that's because there's a little bit of discrepancy between the versions of the game, and also there's a preloading thing that people didn't want to deal with. So for races, we just start it at new game just to make it more consistent for the restreamers.
Yep, so slight difference, not exactly comparable to leaderboard timing, but as long as we're just going comparing the two runners against each other, works very well. Both of our runners picking up the ever-important pot lid and Boko Spear, and as well as some backup peppers, which are not necessary at all. They are just for backup, but they only lose like 3 seconds to pick up, and they, make things safer, if they prevent a death, they'll be very much worth it.
Both runners getting skew here.
Perfectly in sync on that clip in.
Very, very clean.
Already seen 2 different kinds of clips this run. The first one was a scope clip using the Sheikah Slate. And then all the clips you'll see after this were the shield clip variety that we just saw using skew. And we also see first BLSS of the run, which is a very cool trick. Lets us slide through the air and travel far distances on no stamina and quite fast. Curious to see if our runners go for Gamer Wind Bomb here.
They're 100% going for Gamer Wind Bomb. There's no reason for them not to, especially knowing that who their opponents are.
Yeah, that makes sense. Runners at this level have gotten pretty good at doing Gamer Wind Bomb consistently. And the fact that they picked up the peppers as well means that, there's not really a risk of dying if they make a mistake.
Mm-hmm. I would be surprised if any of these runners go for not the fastest strats in the races.
That's fair.
Obviously, there are very risky strats, but I like the Rosin Windlight skip. There you see both our runners using the
Dang, both of them
peppers.
miss it. Yep. This is a best of 3, so first match here will not determine it. We'll have at least 2 matches.
But yeah, they'll both go for Gamer, they'll both go for Canal, they'll both go for the Wind Bomb and Stasis. They'll both go for a very risky Cryo Wind Bomb that may send them to the monk or may send them behind the monk.
Makes sense. Yeah, at this level, and knowing that, they have a very tough opponent, gonna need to go for all the fastest strats they can.
Now, what will be interesting to see is if they pick up the extra Razor Shroom, because that isn't like a very important thing to get. It just adds an extra 30 seconds to your timer, but it is a safety thing, but it's not needed. So if they do go for that, then they're like wasting 5 seconds against the other opponent. So
That's a good point. Yeah, there are even amongst sort of the fastest strats, there are some little ways to shave time that these runners may or may not deem worth it.
Xiao's mashing insane. He gained a second over player 5 just there.
It's wild. I mean, you can perfectly input those tech skips, but faster BLSF setup puts player 5 ahead. And then world loads sync them back up again. Two very clean clips there.
Yeah. I'm just excited to watch. They're so close.
Very true. Yeah. So, Tapir alluded to it earlier, but the next real risky place where we might see some divergence is on the upcoming wind bomb here, known as Canal Wind Bomb. Probably the most difficult wind bomb in this run, to go down from the lower canal water area all the way to the end of the shrine. Has some very precise timings, and not really a good backup if you miss it.
And there is a lot of discrepancies with this wind bomb too. I think it gets too far left, but still make it, and that'll lose you time.
Oh. Well,
Oh my.
player 5 there forced to eat. Xiao, on the other hand, seemed like got lag stopped or something. Dead. Oh, happened twice. That's rough.
Yeah, I don't
Not
I
sure
don't
if
know what
that's
happened
like
to Xiao.
a dead angle or like just
It's
hitting the edge.
Yeah, it's one of those two.
Mhm.
Guardian not doing him any favors as well.
No, it's very rough. Luckily, at least did clear the. Oh,
No.
wait, no, yeah, he's gonna have ragdoll from having shield jumped over.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be yet another compounding issue on missing that one bomb.
And for those that don't know, there's like a glitch whenever you unequip your shield in the middle of a shield jump that makes Link's next damage just kind of make him not move, I guess, or take ragdoll. Is that the word? Not take ragdoll? I don't...
He won't
Anyway.
ragdoll when taking damage.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna have to do an extra like ragdoll fix before this next wind bomb.
Yeah. Whereas player 5, nice clean BLSS, quick wind bomb, and a good clip. Oh, man. Xiao just being off by the tiniest bit on these tricks, but there's just not a lot of room for margin of error in this matchup.
Mm-hmm. And both these runners know it. Oh, there he goes.
Yep. So he does the little shield jump and unequip there to reset the ragdoll to hopefully get this one bomb. And he does. Nicely done. Very nice landing spot there too. Oh, brutal. So, fortunately tried to reuse the skew from Magnesis, but bonked there and lost it.
He hit the rune menu on the D-pad. That was so sad.
The Nintendo Pro Controller D-pad is not a speedrunner's friend.
It surely isn't. I really wish Nintendo could just take like the D-pad and like the AXYB buttons from the Joy-Con and just put it on the Pro-Con. Make it like just be like really easy to use buttons, you know? Sort of the mushy
Yeah,
thing that they have. Because those Joy-Cons, you can mash them so well.
would be nice to sort of get the best of both worlds, because pretty hard to use Joy-Cons for all the like joystick movements and stuff. They're just too small, but the buttons are nice.
I was actually using the Switch in handheld today to play Breath of the Wild, and I have no idea how anyone can play like that. They're so
I find
hard.
they're so small. It's really hard to do wind bombs in my experience. Just the way how close the like bumper and trigger are to each other. See, very clean slide there from player 5. Gonna go for ESC.
Frame early. All right.
Nice
There he
backup
goes.
though.
The shield clip that player 5 just did there is frame perfect. You need to get the exact frame in Link's animation to clip into that wall specifically. But all the other clips that we've been doing are pretty lenient. You just need to unequip the shield.
Yeah. See how both a miscue on the BLSS setup and had to retry the getting the step up. Do you think either of our runners are watching their opponent and know how much separation there is?
I don't think player 5 watches, but I think he has people in his household that update him from time to time.
Yeah, you just mentioned that before.
Player 5 going for a safer wind bomb there. That was interesting.
Maybe he does know that he's got a little bit of a lead. Doesn't need to try and scrape 2 seconds off at any kind of risk.
Right. So I could see him getting that extra mushroom if he has that knowledge.
That's true too.
Whereas Xiao, he's probably just thinking that he has to go as fast as possible at this point. Can't.
Very true. Yeah. Yeah, definitely knows that like the number of mistakes he's made are gonna be hard to recover from against player 5. So there's really no more room for taking things slow.
He might be trying to go too fast though. A bunch of his mistakes after that canal wind bomb incident have been kind of forced errors.
Yeah, like or like, I mean like sort of his own fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, nerves will do that to you. Can be hard to run at your best in these races.
For sure. We're all hoping for a PB in every single run we do, but as we all know, these races we can't reset on.
Exactly, right? Like you make a bad mistake in one of your PB attempts, and you're just like, all right, we'll just reset. Like run's not that long, but
Mm-hmm.
in a race you just gotta live with it and know how to continue on. A little
Pretty
curious to
clean.
see where player 5 does his BLSS from here. If he does the one out the window or climbs up
I think it's the window.
window at this point. Definitely seems to be the more popular thing, even though it's a little bit riskier. Oh,
This is new.
neither. Yeah, I'd never seen this one before.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Interesting spot. Yeah, that is I have not seen someone do that before, but that works.
mm-hmm. I clicked off his stream about an hour ago, so I haven't seen any of his practice since. So I saw he was doing the window spot earlier in his stream, but he was having a bunch of silly issues with that spot because that step up is very dumb.
Yeah, it's just really kind of hard to get, and like if you come back and hit the window again, then you drop the BLSS. And
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. Wait, Xiao's gonna do it too.
Xiao's doing the same. Is he watching the stream? Did he come up with this? Like, what's going on?
Alrighty, brand new strat. Who was stream sniping who?
No choo-choos? Oh, this is great RNG.
Oh yeah, the choo-choos can definitely come and just heck things over here.
Alright, the one spot where Xiao I feel like could tie it up now is if Mr. 5 gets a loaded gate here. And for those who don't know about Breath of the Wild speedrunning, there's a gate that can... In a casual playthrough, it will always be loaded, but in speedrunning, it is RNG if it's loaded or not. Like, it's just complete RNG. And it's like... It's pretty rare to get it, but there are times where we will get it like 5 times in a row, and it's very annoying.
Oh,
And that
rough.
will lose you like 40
Choo-choos.
seconds.
Yeah.
Loaded
Definitely.
castle.
Oh,
and
it is
gate.
the loaded gate. Oh my,
Oh,
an instant
no.
cutscene. All right, well this definitely has the. This is likely to even things up. Assuming that Xiao gets the unloaded gate. That's rough, and yeah, that's really just at this level. That's just RNG.
That's
like
100% RNG.
Yeah. If you go slow, it can be your own fault, but these runners are going fast enough. It just sometimes the game.
Oh no!
And we get a dropped BLSS there from Xiao. Gonna try and back it up with a midair, but that could cause it to load in as well.
It's a very nice wind bomb, though. I'll give him that. Those loads are Oh, he also got instant loaded castle. Wow.
Yeah.
That's probably just because he spent so long getting here, but...
He's still gonna get the gate, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we really are just kind of evened up here. Oh,
Oh
Did he get
no.
the headshot?
I don't know.
That's scary.
Also, an instant loaded castle for some reason has a longer load time than if you were to wait. Oh. So player
Oh,
5 did have a longer load there than normal. Ah.
I had a race last year where I got instant load castle, and it just like, and then it just waited forever to actually load the cutscene. It's pretty dumb when it happens. The game like knows it needs to give you a cutscene, but it isn't actually ready to like show you it. It still needs to actually load the cutscene.
But even with player 5 getting that loaded gate, Xiao's still... I don't think he lost any time. Or
Player 5
gained
did
any
get
time.
they both got the extra mushroom. Player 5 with a pretty sizable lead for how late it is in the run.
Oh no. Ah. Xiao alerted the Lizalfos earlier with either a whistle or something.
Player 5 having a bit of... Oh. Okay. Luckily, the Moblin didn't see him, just the bomb.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Xiao.
Oh. What even...
How did the bomb get there? What?
Did he just blow himself up?
Yeah, the
That's
bomb
brutal.
was like by where you would clip out at 38A. So I wasn't seeing, but maybe sometimes Lizalfos' like hitbox when it's dying launches the bomb away. But I have
see.
no idea.
Wow. Alrighty, well, this is player 5's match to lose at this point. Just needs, to not die in these fights, and that'll be the first match. Oh, Xiao. Oh.
It seemed like his input didn't get registered there.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Okay. I think Xiao's probably just gonna take a break right now, just have a breather.
Yeah,
that was so unlucky. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is definitely this is rough because this, unfortunately for Xiao, like this isn't just a loss. Like this is a tilting run that may be rough on the mental for, even though there's a second match. Like when this kind of stuff happens, it's hard to recover. But good on him. Pushing through, not gonna give up. As he shouldn't, right? Like, if player 5 were to die in Calamity, Xia would totally still have a shot at this. So, the smart play is to keep it going. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He keeps on hitting a wall and out of bounds on his first wind bomb.
Now the fifth time that Xiao has killed that Lizalfos?
Yeah, about.
Clean blight so far for player 5. Got the fast fire blade, I think.
Alright, there he goes. There he goes. That's the wind bomb he was looking for.
Nice. Nicely done on the Moblin there. Player 5 finishes off the Blights. Gonna head into Calamity. Plenty of time left on his attack up. Food.
Pretty clean blights as well. Not too many hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, middle claw. Oh, got the flurry though.
Nicely done.
Now player 5 is going to be looking for headshots on Calamity here. Trying not to miss too many of them. And finding a claymore right behind him now. Hoping for a laser. There he goes.
Nicely done. Very clean. Plus the crouch cancel. Makes it look so easy.
Gonna finish it off by shooting his ancient arrows and an extra bomb arrow. That'll finish the phase. Very
Perfectly
nicely
done first phase there. Oh, got the double hit.
Mm-hmm.
Good quick recognition to not do an additional hit there.
I'm pretty sure he's been practicing that. He's getting that way too consistently.
Oh, nice.
He like knows where to be standing now.
That's awesome. I have gotten that double hit twice ever, and both times I have proceeded to do an additional hit out of muscle memory and killed the run.
Yeah, I've definitely done that as well. I'm pretty sure we've all done that if we ever got the double hit first time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, nicely done, player 5. Definitely gonna take the match at this point. So, Xiao here gonna go and try and finish it off, end this run on a high note in order to get that mental reset and ready for match number 2.
Mm-hmm. And this is a best of 3 for those curious.
Yeah. So, game 1 coming to a close here. At least 1, but maybe 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as player 5's run, I mean, basically just missing Gamer Win Bomb for what I can remember. He's got a, otherwise, I think. Oh, and Loaded Castlegate. Never mind. That's a pretty big one too.
I think like his mistake was the Gamer Win Bomb. The rest is kind of just RNG.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing you can do to avoid a loaded castle.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
If we knew of something, these runners would be doing it.
Yep.
Nice pre-fire there. Nice clean blades by Xiao. Also, Xiao got the crit on the cooking, so got 7
nice.
whole minutes to do this fight if need be.
Clean.
Was that speechless?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Nice.
It's probably the most common species to get.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, the fun little fact that the runners know when to time their shots based on the music during the Dark Beast fight. And the music makes a transition before that belly shot, so it's the most consistent one.
GG's.
GG's P5.
Xiao also getting a very clean Calamity phase 1.
Mm-hmm.
No
Oh,
complaints
instant
from
laser. Very nice. See Xiao opts to go with the boomerang hits there rather than the edge of duality. assume that's really just a preference thing. Both of them are pretty dang fast.
Those are beautiful triple hits.
Yeah, no, very nice stun lock here by Xiao. And hopefully this is, a good strong end to the run that'll help him to reset and come back strong on the next race.
Yeah. His bites were also insanely clean too.
Yeah, very clean end to the end once he got into Blights and Calamity. Yeah, so the difference between race timing and leaderboard timing is 1 minute 7 seconds. So as far as the leaderboard time, player 5 would have gotten a 26-25 there.
La noirceur de l'âme de Ganon enveloppe son corps. Cette aura le protège de toute attaque. Je vais contenir son aura maléfique. Mais je ne pourrai pas tenir très longtemps. Il te faudra viser les points lumineux. Je crois en ta victoire, Link.
So do you think these runners will change up any of their strats at all for the next run in light of these ones, or same thing the whole way through?
But they're still gonna go for the hardest strats.
Yeah, that's fair. It's too close to really mix anything up too much, and you really just want to keep running what you've practiced the most.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Xiao's out of bound wind bomb, because he like did the menu and then he'd like do an extra like input, or not an input, he would just like tap the top of the D-pad again before he detonated, which was really messing him up. Because the one time he did it, or got the wind bomb, he didn't do that. So
Interesting.
I don't know if he was nervous or fat fingering. He also got a snapback issue and a D-pad issue in the run, so maybe there's something up with his D-pad, or just as a controller in general.
Yeah, that little shake of frustration there. Definitely not the race Xiao was hoping for, but on the other hand, we have seen Xiao win in 2 matches already where he dropped a race. So it's not like, Xiao hasn't been in the position of, having a must-win match against strong opponents.
Yeah, Piston, I've seen Hui and Xiao doing misaligned ordinals. But yeah, GG's.
GG Xiao. Still managed to get that sub 30 in.
God, a sub 30 with all this, with all that. It's insane how far this run's come.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah. Last year it was still kind of notable when people got sub 30s. This year, not at all. Like, pretty much all the runners in the top half are getting consistent sub 30s. And yeah, so GG's player 5 going up 1-0 in this best of 3. And I presume looks like we'll be starting again pretty much immediately here. The other thing worth mentioning, we've talked a lot about how this is a best of 3. This tournament overall is a double elimination tournament. And this is the winners bracket finals, which means that neither of these runners have taken a loss, and therefore neither of them would be out if they lose in this match today. They will go down to the losers bracket, where they will face the winner of the Wool Hike Song Waywin match happening tomorrow. So whoever loses here today still has a really good chance of coming back in and being in the grand finals in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's only 3 more matches left after this one.
Yep. I guess potentially 4 if there's a winners bracket champion
There's
loses.
no bracket reset.
There's no bracket. What?
No.
Why not? They're absolutely okay.
I don't think anyone wants to play 10 matches.
You just schedule it again later, but okay.
True. I think last year there's no advantage for the winner. And then the year before that, the winner had a 1-game advantage.
Mm-hmm. I think bracket reset is better than a 1-game advantage, personally, but we'll leave that up to the organizers, aka Tapir.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot to write out what happens in winners bracket grand final.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just been copying pasting the stuff from last year with making some adjustments for the amiibo rules.
Fair enough.
So I think we're just gonna do what we've been doing, which is copying and pasting stuff from last year.
Well, fair enough. Alrighty, both these runners off again.
Wool Hike Song versus Huiwen is tomorrow at 14 UTC or 9 a.m. Eastern Time or 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I won't name any other time zones because I don't know what other time zones are. So yeah. What time is it now? 9.5 hours from now. That's when their match is.
Yes. A little bit early for us Pacific people. For a Saturday, but sure it will be a very entertaining match.
Oh, for sure. Their match will also be no amiibo, which I personally prefer. Amiibo is more RNG, even if it is faster. It's kind of annoying if you have to scan 5 amiibos and your opponent only has to scan 2.
Both of these runners struggling with their initial SOR clip, but get it fast a second time. It is sort of interesting, right? Like, last year we made a big deal about how Amiibo was far more popular than no Amiibo because the 2 routes were very different and like no one was practicing no Amiibo. And then this year it kind of swung back to no Amiibo being the better race run. So we leave it up to the runners. I still did most of my matches Amiibo just because like that was what I was practicing the most. But totally understand people who are like they don't want that RNG in their runs.
Yeah, last year's Amiibo route was complete trash. Not gonna lie. It was such a it wasn't a bad route, it was just dumb and hard. And there is no alternative for it. And no one liked it.
Yeah, it was just hard, and it was too different from the Amiibo route, so it like didn't incentivize people to run both, because it was like, why practice 2 completely different sets of strats? And then
the castle routing was different. The Blights routing was different. I'm pretty sure they made the Calamity routing the same though.
Last year's route involved starting off the same and then doing starting off the same as Amiibo, and then clipping out and going to the armory where the old castle routes would go and get arrows and bows and things, and then they'd wind bomb up like they left from dining hall.
Mm. So it's like a combination of old route and new route.
And it did get rid of the RNG factor. You were no longer like rolling for a banana, but it was just pretty bad.
But at what cost?
Yeah. And then someone had the bright idea that hey, there's just like 4 razor shrooms sitting out here on a hill.
I think it was Huiwen.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think Huiwen was doing something in master mode and went to like one of the stables to buy razor shrooms and went back to castle. And then I think he just found these along the way. He's like, oh, okay. Like, we're so dumb.
Mm-hmm. And it turned out it was pretty fast. Xiao not getting gamer this time. Player 5
nice.
does. Nice friendly bounce there too.
That was a beautiful gamer from Mr. 5.
Definitely. Everything but the ragdoll cancel.
Mm-hmm.
So player 5 again with the early lead. But we're going to see Xiao break out that expert mashing and get a little bit of
True.
it back.
True.
Mm-hmm.
That was so funny. Like, player 5 was ahead by like a frame last race, and then Xiao pulls ahead by a second. It's like, oh, where'd this come from?
Yeah, last year was a really interesting time for the tournament just because it like new plat literally came out during the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The new castle was pretty well established at that point, but BLSS like was becoming a backup to the BTB, to Castle BTB, and then like new plat started becoming a thing, and a lot of changes.
I happened to learn a bunch of different wind bombs for new plat in the middle of like grinding old plat was very difficult.
Yeah.
All right. Clean clip from Xiao.
Yep. Just a couple seconds behind player 5. Could easily see Canal make a difference again here too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with how consistent both of these runners are, like Xiao's just hoping for a bunch of little mistakes from player 5 to catch up. 'Cause
Yeah, definitely.
Both of these runners are hella fast, and they're both very consistent.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the kind of margin where like any of the little RNG things could also make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Player 5 again gonna... Oh, he doesn't survive. And Xiao will, and so that's the that's not even a small difference. Like that's a big deal.
massive.
Xiao's gonna take a sizable lead there.
Yeah. Player 5 was very lucky last race that he didn't die. He survived with like a quarter heart. In this race, it was just enough.
Yeah. Dang. Well, still plenty of race to go, but that's an early twist.
It's about a 15 to 20 second lead for Xiao. Just from that death.
Yep, totally flipped the order there. See if Xiao can pull off the cleaner slide this time. Does manage to avoid the spot that tripped him up last time.
Avoids the rock too. That little pesky rock.
Yep, you come up right over that hill and then hit the rock and lose all your speed, and you just angry.
Oh,
Link flashing his inability to climb trees. Oh,
no.
and
Oh,
just like
my
that.
God.
Oh my goodness. Trading failed wind bombs.
Oh my
Player
goodness.
5 misses 2.
No way. What is going on?
Oh, so player 5, Xiao smartly saved before reloading there, which is not something I ever thought of, but makes a ton of sense. Did player 5 do that too?
No, but
Alright,
he should be fine. Yeah.
Oh, he's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
Xiao's
oh
tilted.
my. Oh no. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, that's definitely tilt. You miss this one once, your chances of missing a subsequent one goes way up.
Yeah, I didn't like the save that Xiao did, even though it is kind of like RNG where you get the autosave. He does has to eat again because he took that heart from the wind bomb earlier.
Oh, that's alright, that is a good point. I just feel like I have such a bad time getting sent back when I fail that wind bomb that you're right, that's a mixed bag.
Oh man. It's race.
Yeah. Dang. Both our runners showing little cracks in their wind bombs. Tension is high. Nicely done there though for player 5. Well, so both of our runners missed 2 wind bombs in a row, but in the end, Xiao's gonna come out worse on the end of that.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see how much of a lead player 5 has now.
It's got to be over 40 seconds. I think it's something like 45.
Nah, 25-second lead.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I was counting. I saw when the fade out happened to black, and then I checked Xiao. I counted up from there.
All right. I believe in your method.
Alright, let's see if ESC's nice to our runners now.
Yeah. Oh, nicely done there for player 5. Ooh, bad initial angle from Xiao.
Yeah, that was very awkward, but he's got it under control.
He'll make it work.
Okay, the clip that they're doing here, it's not a very standard clip, and it can be finicky, because even if you do get the right frame, like you just did there, sometimes the game just doesn't want to give it to you. That
brutal.
is very unfortunate. And he needs to watch his health here.
Yeah. All right. It does get in fast enough. He didn't have any backup peppers, so losing an additional half a heart there would have been really punishing.
I wonder if player 5 knows again, because he went for another safe wind bomb in this turn.
Yeah. What is the riskier wind bomb? I'm not quite sure what you're
You
referring
just
to.
aim more left, and then
Hmm.
you can land behind the monk, and then it's kind of annoying to run around him.
I see. Oh, if you land next to him, it's faster, but if you land behind, it's slower.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There's one time I was doing that wind bomb, and then I was going to like the front of the monk, and then the square bomb bounced and it hit me, and I went behind the monk. Like, and I was like, what? Oh, like what Xiao just did. He had a
Nicely
more
done by
shallower
Xiao.
angle, and that sent him. But that angle is very finicky. So
Makes sense. Gonna guess on our official timing.
oh, I didn't check. I'll give it at paragliding.
Sounds good. See, player five not going for the little shield jump there out of the cancel.
Mhm.
That I've definitely seen runners doing that. Is that not actually faster, or just not something he wants to risk?
It is faster. It's kind of riskier because more inputs and stuff. But even then, this load's really finicky. Because if you get into the load instantly, you'll just have a longer load.
Makes sense.
And
Yeah,
this load's stupid.
all loads are stupid.
Exactly. Because like Shao could do it here, and then you'll like, yeah, basically be right there.
Yeah. See, player five with the crazy BLSS spot we had never seen before. Manages to get it cleanly this time.
Very clean slide.
Yeah, nice and fast by P5.
I didn't check to see the time. I'm so dumb.
It's
It's over 30 seconds. It's over 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a pretty significant lead here. Player 5 praying not to get the loaded gate again. Also managed to not get choo-choos for a second time.
It's pretty impressive.
Those choo-choos really like to show up at inconvenient spots in your run.
I wonder if he is doing this BLS a bit slower here. I wonder if he's doing that on purpose to like hopefully avoid a load.
Interesting.
Or a loaded gate rather, not a load.
Yeah. Do you see him angling the camera up, which just a micro optimization to try and avoid loading some of the stuff on the ground.
And there he goes.
Gets through
Unloaded.
cleanly. Yeah, very unloaded.
Yeah, I did see some discussion in the Discord about whether or not doing that BLSS slower and not being at speed cap would be better for getting unloaded gate. I think a couple runners were having issues with it. But I don't think there's any
Interesting.
concrete evidence.
And that's fair. I mean, it's really hard to prove on these kinds of things. We just don't understand enough about how the game loads things in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Xiao getting kind of a long load right there at the end. And a loaded gate. Oh, that is not going to help his cause.
And Xiao being very careful with his shield durability. It's probably.
Oh,
there's a frame
no.
before.
Brutal. Slight miscue there for player 5. Link tried to pick up the bomb. But caught himself there, nearly adding a pepper into the food. But yeah, player 5 cruising here.
And a better wind bomb this time for Mr. 5.
Oh.
Oh, Xiao.
Yeah. Makes a hard save. Wonder if he's just worried about losing the shield.
I think so.
Yeah, alright, does manage to clip in. Reclip given issues though. Alright, finally there.
Yes, there's another shield he can grab on the route, but he can't clip in without a shield.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he was saving to make sure his shield
Yeah.
would be alive.
So he just breaks the shield there. Quick way to clear the ragdoll. And then can get the shield up here from the Lizalfos that he's going to kill anyways for the boomerang. Player 5 hits one blight skip.
Clean. Yeah. I think it's the same position as last race, where Xiao's just hoping for a death from player 5 at this point.
Yeah, it's not really going to be another way to make up the amount of time. Does manage to get that wind bomb first try though. Very nice.
Nice mob load too.
Yeah.
Yeah, these players are both insanely fast. And know exactly what they want.
Definitely. I mean, definitely a better run for Xiao than last time. But unfortunately, player 5 would probably say the same thing. Both of the big issues for him, or no, player 5 had that death in Canal, but in the mystery one bomb, but didn't have the same issue with Gamer and
What's
Loaded
going
Gate.
on here?
Oh, going for a cheeky little fast Wimblade skip.
Literally set up list.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, doesn't pay off.
Yeah, for one blind skip, we have like a kind of, I guess people call it like an ocarina of time setup where we line ourselves up against a wall and do jumps to make sure Link's in a very specific spot, and then we shoot in a very specific spot. So it's not very common to see players go for a setup list thing with how precise the skip is.
Yeah.
But in theory, it can be done.
Yeah, definitely. It's doable. You could even, it's possible to do it running in at speed. Just difficult. So, I'm just gonna go for it again.
And he's got nothing to lose at this point, so.
Yeah.
If he's been practicing it, he can.
Fair enough.
There he goes. There have been some runners experimenting with a different like setup list, or still a setup, but it's a lot less longer of a setup. It's still very finicky. You like aim and then climb up onto a little stump and then side hop.
Yeah.
But nothing's as consistent as our current bunch of side hops and a backflip setup.
Yeah, there's just a really nice corner that you can wedge yourself into, so it's super consistent. Player 5, just one calamity fight away from winning this match and making it to grand finals. Can he pull it off?
Alright. Parry 1 done.
Clean first phase.
Textbook first phase.
Doesn't quite get the instant laser, but attack and lasers still pretty good.
Yeah, if you're fast enough, you're guaranteed to get either a laser or an attack laser. You'll never go to the wall.
Look at player 5 perfectly timing the hits on the edge of duality so it breaks on the slam.
He just needs to close this out. He didn't seem to be taking many risks there. Just going for
No
clean
need to.
hits. Exactly.
Very cleanly done there. And gonna move on to Dark Beast. So yeah, tough set of matches for Xiao. Definitely gonna be some things he wishes could have gone differently. But ultimately, like, player 5 played really well. Only major issues were loaded gate, which wasn't his fault, and then I guess there were 2 missed wind bombs in this run. But ultimately played the rest of it clean enough to come out with the win.
I'd imagine neither runners are going to be happy with their runs from these races.
I mean, that's the nature of playing at this level, right? Like,
Yeah.
always going to be things you can nitpick.
Let's see how Xiao's Calamity goes.
Clean parry.
Another clean phase 1.
Yeah, very clean.
Oh, and
Instant laser. Another speechless from player 5. Very well done.
he hurt his horse. What?
Oh.
How could you? I don't think he did. I think the horse just made a squeal.
GG's to player 5. Our winners bracket champion going on to the grand finals.
And our 2020 and 2021 champion.
Looking for the hat trick. Oh.
Xiao.
Only damaged the shield.
True.
Good on him. Gonna finish this out. And like we said, Xiao is not done with the tournament. Very good shot of making it back for the grand finals. Just has to win another match down in the losers bracket to make it happen. So
And like we mentioned earlier, tomorrow's race will be at 14 UTC, or 9 a.m. EST, or 6 a.m. PST, for Wool Hike Song versus Huiwen. And the winner of that match will be facing Xiao. in the losers brackets finals.
Definitely. We call it the losers bracket, but you know, all the runners at this point are extremely strong, so it's still going to be really high level play.
Tu l'as blessé. Continue comme ça.
Yeah, this is a good match though.
Hmm.
Both these, they're like tied up at bombs. I'm pretty sure if like neither of them like made any like major mistakes, they probably would have been tied the entire way through.
Definitely. I mean, that's just how consistent this run is at this point. Like,
Mhm.
without any mistakes, these runners would be within seconds of their PBs and each other.
Link, regarde. Sur sa tête. Maintenant, Link.
GG's to Xiao. Well, we will invite our runners in for some interviews. I suspect we won't get Xiao, but would be great to get player 5. Or maybe we will get Xiao.
Oh, maybe we will. My Chinese is very bad. If he does join, I know how to say hello and thank you.
Hello,
Hello, Xiao. GG's.
Hello.
Jeez. Player 5.
Very
Please
well
wait.
done there.
我我 Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I speak English very bad. I have a friend. She come here, okay?
Okay.
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 Hello, Marilyn.
Hi, yeah. GG's.
Hello. She's my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I can help to translate for Xiao.
That'd
So-
be excellent.
Yeah, you can communicate this time.
Mm-hmm.
After all, it's the winter round finals, right? So
Yeah. No, very impressive match for the winners finals. How are you feeling about the runs? And welcome in player 5. GG's on the nice matches.
I guess we'll start with Xiao. How did you feel about your run today?
怎么了，妹子？
小他们问你今天比赛怎么样？
跟 Player 5比赛有点紧张，相当紧张啊！但是很高兴参加这场比赛啊！这场比赛让我锻炼了很多，也进步了很多，心态各个方面。
Yeah, actually, it's quite nervous and stressful to play with player 5, right? The king, and but Xiao also got improved and both mentally and the technically improved a lot in the any percent. So, quite enjoyed this race. Yeah.
That's great to hear. Yeah, some very high level play, even if not all of it went perfectly. So, very exciting to watch the runs, and yeah, excited to see hopefully continue in the tournament.
对他们说，对，虽然有一点小失误，但是希望你能继续在比赛中加油进步。对
好的。
，OK，
How about you, player 5? How did you feel with these runs?
Discord. Is Discord not working?
I hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. It's not showing up as me speaking. Okay, but yeah, I was happy with the runs. A couple of things that couldn't really. Well, I learned something in the second race, which was canal wind bomb can kill you if you get that kind of angle, even if you're at full hearts.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty tough.
And yeah, instant castle cutscene plus loaded gate is always unfortunate.
Definitely.
Were you watching the runs or your brother telling you how the runs were going?
Oh yeah, my brother was keeping me updated.
Same for Xiao. Curious, were you watching the run as it was happening, watching Player 5, or just racing without looking?
主持人在问，你是否有看对手的比赛？
我看过，很强啊，我知道他很强。
直播的时候，就是决赛比赛的时候，就是。
比赛的时候我也看。
Yeah, he said he saw the components live. Yeah.
从他的视频中学习了很多。
And Xiao learned a lot from P5's tutorial video. Yeah, helps a lot.
One thing I'm curious about, both of you did an interesting step-up spot for the BLSS to the mushrooms. Neither Tapir nor I had seen that before. When did that get discovered?
I learned that from Xiao. I always saw him doing it in the tournament, so I decided that looked more consistent than the one I was doing before.
Cool.
主持人问，就是去拿蘑菇的那个 setup， 从时光神殿那里的 setup， 他们之前没有见过。问，但是你和 Player 5都同时用这个 setup 了，所以他们在问这个起源，或者是从什么时候开始的？
这个起源是慧文哥哥教我的。慧文。
Yeah. Actually, that setup is from Huiwen. He found that, and yeah. Actually, I think Xiao had used it for several times in this races. Yeah.
Well, very cool to see even those small strats still getting innovated in any percent.
I guess I have a question for Xiao. Who do you look forward to racing to next?
小，下一场比赛你期待是谁？
我期待都比较期待吧。他们两个是一个旗鼓相当的选手啊，再加上我希望下一场是谁我就比较开心，因为在比赛中啊，我们可以怎么说呢？就是让自己自我锻炼啊，自我这个心态不断的提高，对不对？不断的学习，比赛给我真的成长了很多。
Yeah, so we know both of the runners are very strong, especially at this stage. So either one should be pretty good, and he also will learn a lot from them.
Very good. Guess maybe just to wrap it up, both the runners, any highlight and or like low light and then a highlight from these runs?
这场比赛有没有就是想特别强调的一些比较成功的点，或者是比较失误的地方，想说的都可以分享。
怎么说呢？我的这个大家看过我之前比赛的应该知道，我之前的 BLSS 啊都特别慢。这个 BLSS 呢是我最近刚练的，就是怎么说呢，脑容易失误啊。但是现在这个 BLSS 比较快一点，我老一点的 BLSS 呢稳，但是很慢。是我现在想打极限了，所以说比赛中呢， 还有点紧张，导致我这个天滑就 BOSS 老是经常的掉啊，并不是因为手柄的问题，因为我现在在慢慢的融合这个 BOSS。比赛中没有特别强调的，我已经那个什么了啊，是我尽量打好每一把就行。你啊，但是跟 player 比赛肯定是有点紧张的。
Okay, yeah. One thing Xiao wants to highlight is like the LSS he just improved his the way he wiggling this bump and recently, so you might find that he dropped the bump quite frequently. But this is because he improved the the wiggling speed or something. So his speed is improved, but the the stability just not quite good now. So it's not the controller's problem. So yeah, but especially run the race with player 5, he needs to go with the extreme strategies. So yeah, he wants to share this with you.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh, some very impressive wiggling. Both runners going very fast with it.
That reminds me, for player 5, on your second BLSS to Sanctum, I know you had loaded gate the first time, but the second time you're wiggling slower. Was that intentional or you just lost?
I think I was making sure not to drop it because in my warm-ups, I did drop the LSS once.
That's fair.
Any low light highlights for you?
I would say the highlight would be Blights and Calamity from both. I think I played them well enough. Nothing really went wrong. And then the low light would be maybe the loaded gate from
That's
game
fair.
1.
Yeah, it was very clean clean fights, and of course nothing you can really do about loaded gate. Any other questions, Spear?
No, that's it.
Cool. Anything else the runners want to add?
GG's. It was a fun race.
Well, great.
Yeah. Sounds. I'm looking forward to the final races.
Yeah,
personally.
got a handful more, and we look forward to them. So, thank you to both of our runners for some awesome races. We appreciate watching it. Thank you to my co-commentator Tapir. Lots of fun commenting with you, and thanks to EDN for the restream.
No problem. That is my cue to take it away. Like Tapir told you guys earlier, we have a match tomorrow morning that is at 9 a.m. Eastern, and it'll be Song versus Wei Wen. So hopefully we get some comms and a restreamer for that. So stay tuned tomorrow. It is currently scheduled to be on ZSR main, so just keep an eye out. And in the meantime, I'm pretty sure that player 5 is continuing, so we'll send you all over there. And thanks so much, everyone.
See you all later. Bye.
You.